Hello, hello, my beauties and bees, and welcome again to another installment of Cryptic Corner, where we explore the unexplained, the supernatural, the paranormal and hidden, the mysterious, the alien, the accursed, and the forbidden. I'm your host, Miss Bumblebee. Good morning to the live from the Hive family watching out there live on Saturday morning. If you want to watch the show live with me on Saturday morning and participate in the chats, you absolutely can every Saturday. That's was 9:30 Central Time, which is 10:30 Eastern Time, and where I am, it's 8:30 Mountain Time. And then off to the West Coast, where I hope to be soon. It'll be 7:30 in the morning. So good morning. Thank you so much. No matter where you are, and if you're in another place other than that, and you're not in the Western Hemisphere, I'm not able to help with that. What do you say in audio? Okay. Thank you, Wraith. Native Atheist, are you trolling me? Are you trolling me? Oh, the audio I got you. The audio for the intro. Yeah. That's something else I need to work on. I've been in a bit of a state here, but no spooky audio. Sorry. Yeah, we'll get that fixed. What happened was the video that I pulled and the audio I pulled for it was off of one of those free, royalty-free music pages, right? And then I put it on there and I get copyright strike for it. So I muted it and then forgot about it. So, so that's what happened there. Explanation. Yeah. As long as you can hear me. Yeah, as long as you can hear me, that's what's important. So, I love felines. I love kitties. We have a great kitty who lives with us. His name's Barney. It's Bo's kitty. He's a big gray tabby. Pretty hefty boy. I'd say probably maybe like 16 pounds, maybe 16, 18 pounds. He's a big boy. And we love him to death. And he comes and spends time in my room. He comes and sometimes he'll sit outside my door and tell me he wants me to come see him. He's very adorable. Anyway, so the thought of having a alien that can engage with us. No, I was the dumb one with the audio thing, not the audio. I was like, oh, I'll just mute it for now and I'll go find something different to put on it. And I just never did because I'm a hot mess. Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I go to the music creator site. Now, I'll go there, to their library or whatever, and I'll find the artist, and I'll go look at that artist page, if they have something that has a good feel to it, because I like to look for, I like consistency in the sound profile to my segments, yeah. But, anyway, back to the cat people. Yeah, cat people. That's what we're talking about today. We've talked about dog people before. The dog people are apparently terrestrial, though. They're from somewhere equatorial. They live in a primitive native style of life. So we know how the dog people are. The cynocephaly. The dog people. When did we cover the dog people? How long ago has that been? Let's see, Sino. That was not too long ago, April 25th. So, it's funny, here, I'm going to drop that in the live chat. I've been arguing in my chat underneath the Beast of Bodmin more with some pedantic, viewer. I'm guessing because I don't normally do it, but I posted it on Reddit because it was not getting any attention. So I posted it on Reddit to try to drum some stuff up, and I got this person who's on there insisting that you can't use cryptic in the context that I'm using it for this show. That you cannot use cryptics to refer to, as my intro says, the unexplained, supernatural, paranormal, and hidden, mysterious, alien, accursed, or forbidden. Apparently, no. They insist that even though cryptic is just the Greek word for hidden, this is the name of the show is literally just Hidden Corner in fancy talk. So, yeah. I mean, do with that what you will. I'm not saying, oh, you have to go side with me on that or anything. But this person's been arguing with me for weeks about it, though. Since that video came out, like every couple of days I go on there's a new message explaining to me how the title of my show is stupid, and yeah, and is it? I as far as I know, I've always used cryptic, like a cryptic figure can move through the fog, right? It does not mean, the person insists that it has to be purposefully hidden, but there's nowhere in the definition of cryptic that means that. They just think that that's what it means. They feel like that's what it means. Yeah. Anyway, my link goes to YouTube Studios. Why didn't it share this? Hold on. Let's try that. It says video. It does say studio, though. Here. Try that one. That's just the Dogman video, because it's funny to think that we've got I say Dogman, not the Dogman video, but the Dogman video, the Cynocephali video. We have these tribal primitive dog people on Earth, and then we have advanced aliens in space, which are cat people. So, let's dive right into it. So the Lyrans are part of a larger grouping of alien conspiracies called the Starseeds, which is about like the universe being just chock full of aliens, all fun aliens. And they have videos about Dracos. They got we got some Cynocephali there too. Look at that, they do like dog people. And there's a rise, a war between, it looks like, the Lyran that we're covering today and the Draco, which are reptilian people. But there's your classic gray aliens and the Vril, whatever the hell a Vril is. I guess we need to put the Vril on the list sometime. Orions, there's some Orions who look like the Avatar people. What else do we got? We got some birdie people. There's bird people. And then, yeah, the enigmatic Lyran race revealed. Yeah. So I don't know if you're familiar with the Starseed conspiracy, but it ties into what we have here, spirit science. So that should give you the vibes. Graham Hancock, right? Ancient Atlantis, things like that. But I figure we'd let these Starseed 584 guide us on this journey of Lyran discovery. So, without further ado, let's dive right into some Lyranology.
Unveil the veil of the cosmos. Prepare to be transported to Lyra, a realm where stars birth.
Have I been saying it wrong? Is it Lyrans? I always thought it was Lyrans.
Majestic beings of wonder. Witness the enigma of the Lyrans, cosmic travelers, creators of life, and architects of existence. Their origins, their struggles, and their indelible mark on the universe await your discovery. Buckle up, for the Lyran saga begins.
Buckle up, bucko. Let's do this.
Now. In a universe teeming with mysteries and wonder, we turn our gaze to another majestic constellation, to another tale of cosmic significance. Prepare to journey back to the cradle of humanoid civilizations. Prepare to meet the Lyrans. From the ancient stars of Lyra, they radiated wisdom.
They do say Lyrans. Okay, so it's like Lyrans like lions, because they're like lion people. Oh, they're usually depicted as lion people. Sometimes they're just depicted as cat people. Depends on who you're following. Hieronymus Bosch bird people. Yes. It's the Birdman. You know, if being deliberately hidden and obscured by conspiracy is criteria to be a cryptid, then trans people kind of count. Yeah. Did you see that post about, yeah, trans people are monsters? And it's like, oh, okay, then these all belong to us. The Babadook is a gay icon, and I'm dating Mothman, which is kind of true. Who posted that? Was that Titan? I think that was Titan. Lyrans, says the Googles. So he's saying it wrong. I was saying Lyrans, and he's saying Lyrans.
Charted the universe's expanse, and they bore witness to the infancy of many races, including our own. But who really are the Lyrans? What
Are we still in our infancy?
secrets do their starry origins hold? And how do their legacies influence us today? Join us as we delve deep into the heart of Lyra, unraveling its enigmatic history and meeting its illustrious inhabitants. Hold on, cosmic explorers, as we embark on another thrilling odyssey through the cosmos. The Lyrans await. Missed our captivating journey into the enigmatic realm of the Orions? Don't feel bad. You're just a click away from uncovering the cosmic secrets that define their existence.
We need to uncover the cosmic secrets as a hive, as a group mind, right? As a hive mind. And I'm your queen, right? So I send the mental signal out, and we explore the vastness of the universe with our ever expanding psychic abilities. Because we've been training, right? Like, I know what we went through it kind of quick, but we've covered psychic stuff and how to do that. We've covered telekinesis. We've done the telekinesis and pyrokinesis. So my hive should be like top of their game on taking on aliens with just the powers of your mind alone. This does sort of tie in with the EB. I always want to say that CE5, the meditating UFO cult that Stephen Greer operates, which is ironic because we are just talking about covering that. But yeah, the Lyrans are one of the 69 races that I'm sure Stephen Greer communicates with regularly.
Dive into aliens uncovered, the mysterious Orions, and discover a universe of intrigue and wonder. The link awaits you in the description and at the video's conclusion. Embark on a cosmic...
There's some Nordics. You see the Nordics over there? Just white people. White people are aliens. I love it. Does this mean we get to hang out with Nessie and Big Feet? Absolutely you do. You're hanging out with Big Feet right now. If you have the right accesses on the channel, you can actually make Bigfoot just stomp right across the screen. Doesn't look like I have too many channel members here right now, though. Where is everybody this morning? Good morning.
Quest you won't want to miss. Now let's get into it. The universe is an enormous and enigmatic place, full of numerous marvels and secrets just waiting to be uncovered. The Lyrans are species that exists of humanoids, felines, avian and aquatic species with a strong bond to the collective consciousness and a long and complicated history, one of the many unique beings that inhabit the galaxy. The first creatures resembling humans to be produced by the felines in their founder's likeness were the vegan Lyrans. The felines' goal was...
Vegan felines, because a feline's anatomy is not in any way sculpted by evolution to be carnivorous and predatory. Oh no, it just converts right over to herbivorism. Actually, they were herbivores first. Let's just go with that. Even though they have, if they have feline eyes, they have predator eyes. If they have feline ears, they have predator ears. If they have feline teeth, oh my gosh.
Was to create and spread life to the cosmos. By genetically altering the genetics of the local white ape-like creatures on the planet Vega in the Lyra constellation, which is around 25 light-years from Earth, the felines were able to complete this assignment.
Oh, you'll have to show me how to do that, Ember. I don't know. Free membership. Yeah, I would be down for that. I love handing out freebies. Because, yeah, I'm poor, so I imagine other people are poor too. And I'm like, hey, you know what, poor people? Here, have some free stuff. I love doing that. So, as a matter of fact, I'm making sure that my redirect is going to the right place right now. Because I want to make sure that it kicks everybody over to Holy Spirits. Okay. Is it going to be on the list?
This genetic engineering produced a humanoid race with physical traits that resemble those of humans, but differ slightly, such as a larger cranium, larger eyes, and lengthened digits. Similar to how life on Earth evolved through natural selection and genetic mutation, the Lyrans also developed on their home world. The Lyrans eventually created a highly developed civilization with cutting-edge technology and spiritual insight. They have a strong connection to the cosmos and the natural world, and are extremely loving and sympathetic creatures. Now, these are the primary species that inhabited the Lyran constellation, the felines.
Oh, it doesn't have I don't have redirect privileges. I will, in between segments, I will go holler at Ben and say, hey, make sure you give me...
From the cosmic currents of a distant universe, the Lyran felines are ethereal travelers whose origins trace back to realms beyond human comprehension.
Yes, we gotta work as a team to subvert the oligarch. Absolutely. Cartoons are the best part of waking up. This is cartoons. Yeah, we're talking about alien races. This is like He-Man or Space Ghost or something. Those were Saturday morning cartoons. This is what we're doing. Except for these are real, because these are real aliens that live out there in outer space. Easy in YouTube. Click chat and then click the money button. And then at the bottom says membership gifting. Okay. And it will let you drop 5 of the 10 you get each month. Okay. It's not. Well, I mean, it's saying buy gift memberships. And it gives me the prices for them. So it's not showing me anything free. Send memberships to this channel's viewers. The gift membership will send will be publicly announced. Lucky recipients selected by YouTube get 1 month of access to perks from the Cryptic Creeper. Yeah, but it just gives me costs on them. It doesn't show me. Anyway. And the Brack Show. Obviously, the Brack Show is the best. I love Space Ghost Coast to Coast. I used to actually the show the outro video. Maybe I should bring it back. It was Brack playing his keyboard, which went really good when I had a lot of more bug themed stuff on the channel. But the channel's I'm not really a bug channel anymore. That was my infancy. I've matured beyond that. It only works on the OBS actual live chat, not an OBS window or something similar. Okay. Yeah.
From the swirling stardust of distant galaxies, they carry the enigmatic wisdom of cosmic wanderers who traverse the celestial expanse to find their home in the star Vega, nestled within the Lyran constellation. The Lyran felines arrived in Vega with a mission woven into the very fabric of their being, to become the architects of life in a
I wish when I arrived in Vegas that was my ambition. But last time I was in Vegas, I had little kids with me, so I was like, I can't do anything fun here. So we just kind of drove through and took pictures. Next time I go to Vegas, my ambitions will be much more nefarious, probably. Nefarious. But I'll have adult intentions to have fun without having my kids with me for the first time in Vegas.
New realm. Guided by their innate connection to the rhythms of the cosmos, they embarked on a journey of creation, shaping the landscapes, nurturing the flora.
Yeah, just to show you, Amber. I'm not talking about my OBS live chat. I'm in here. Like, I click on my little dollar sign, and then I click on that, and it just gives me the prices. It doesn't let me gift anything to anybody or anything like that. I don't know how to fix it though. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that. Oh, there's Holy Spirits again. Don't miss it. It's going to be fun.
Flora and fostering the emergence of diverse life forms. Theirs was a role of profound significance as they became the custodians of...
I did manage to drop that in your chat last night, Ember, but then I forgot to check it in mine. But yeah. Yeah, Thundercats. That's what this reminds me of. Thank you. I was trying to think of how these would fit in. The Thundercats are Lyrans.
Vega's harmony, ensuring that every creature thrived in symbiotic balance. With a regal presence that evokes both majesty and grace, the Lyran felines possess a form reminiscent of the noble lions of Earth's savannas. Their powerful bodies are sculpted by the very forces of the universe, each muscle a testament to their celestial lineage. Their fur, a masterpiece of colors unseen.
So to be clear, even under the starseed theory, aren't we all celestial origin? I mean, we're all a little bit aliens, right? I mean, we're all made out of stardust. That's that song. Is that Bono? That's we are made of stars. Yeah.
In the terrestrial realm shimmers with hues that mirror the birth of stars, from the deepest blues to the most radiant golds, weaving a tapestry of celestial
splendor. These ones don't look like lions. These are just like house cat people. Hello, house cat people. So are there tigers? Because there's for real, if we're doing Thundercats, there has to be Panthro and Tigro. It's funny because with Panthro and Tigro, I always felt like they were inverted because Panthro was like the strong guy of the group, of the team, right? The strong guy should have been the tiger, and the Panther should have been the like the stealth guy, right? Like the ninja, and the tiger should have been the strong guy. But they inverted it and made Panthro the strong guy and gave him a big Hulkin mace and stuff, which was kind of weird. But, I can't say how the dynamics of feline evolution worked on... What was the planet from Thundercats? I can't even remember. Regardless, though, I can't speak to that. And to be fair, Panthro could be a jaguar, and jaguars get bigger. There's some subspecies of tigers that are actually smaller than, or comparable to, or even smaller than jaguars, than the largest species of jaguars or subspecies of jaguar. Like a pinatal jaguar, as big as a lioness. Snarf looks like Robert Price. Ah!
Their eyes, radiant portals to ancient realms, hold the wisdom of galaxies. With colors that range from the serene blue of tranquil oceans to the vibrant green of flourishing forests.
I want blue and green cats' eyes. That would be super cool.
Their gaze reveals the secrets of ages spent exploring the cosmic sea. Intricate...
Well, I'm glad their gays have time to do that. Hopefully on Earth, our gays will have time to do fun stuff too. Once they stop trying to, oppress us.
Patterns and markings adorn their fur, each symbol and line a testament to their celestial heritage. These cosmic tattoos tell the story of their journey through distant galaxies, the constellations they crossed, and the energies they harnessed to become the architects of Vega's beauty. The Lyran feline's physical form, reminiscent of noble lions.
Some of them, and some of them are just little kitty cats. Their homeworld was Thundara. But the show was on the refuge planet of Third Earth. Yeah. Some of them are just little kitty cats. Some of them are lions, though.
Defies simple categorization, blurring the boundaries between the terrestrial and the cosmic. With every movement, they evoke a sense of wonder and mystery, a reminder that they
If you speak at my funeral, can you add that to the eulogy? That hold on.
are beings. With every movement, they evoke a sense of wonder and mystery, a reminder cosmic. Simple categorization, blurring the boundaries between the terrestrial and the cosmic.
I want that to be said at my eulogy. I blurred the line between the terrestrial and the cosmic, please.
With every movement, they evoke a sense of wonder and mystery, a reminder that they are beings born of stars and shaped by the cosmos. In their very essence,
See,
the Lyran feline
more kitty cat people. These ones are well endowed and shapely. Somebody, whoever drew this is going straight to horny jail. These are the horniest cat women. Look at them. Look how horny they are. I can feel the heat coming off the monitor.
lines carry the echoes of their cosmic origins, their mission of creation, and their role as guardians of Vega's celestial harmony. They stand as a living testament.
That looks like a Borg line. That's our Borg Lyran. This is the Lyran after they've been conquered by the Borg. That's 7 of 9 lives. I'll show myself out.
To the boundless potential of beings to shape the universe and leave an indelible mark upon Tatao. They stand as a living testament to the boundless potential of beings to shape the universe and leave an indelible mark upon the tapestry of existence. Vegans. In the embrace of Star Vega's celestial radiance, the Lyran vegans came to life as the galaxy's inaugural humanoid species, etching their presence as pioneers of form and consciousness.
Why can't they have some meat? This one just looks like a Nordic, though. It doesn't look like a Lyran. But what evolutionary pressures would cause something to turn into a cat but not be a predator? That's what I'm asking. That's where I'm confused. That's where you're losing me, pal.
Forged through the delicate symphony of Lyran ingenuity and the genetic tapestry of Vega's local ape-like beings, they stand as the embodiment of cosmic collaboration, a living testament to the boundless potential of life. The canvas of their existence is brushed with hues that whisper of the stars' grandeur. Their skin, ranging from alabaster's grace to the gentle touch of soapstone, is a tribute to Vega's serene embrace. The cheeks, touched by the delicate shades of rose goldens. In the embrace of Star Vega's celestial radiance, the Lyran vegans came to life as the galaxy's inaugural humanoid species, etching their presence as pioneers of form and consciousness. Forged through the delicate symphony of Lyran.
How many white people alien races are there now? Right? Is this all? Are you just going to keep hitting me with more? And we got bird people coming up too. Holy shit. This is getting nuts, my friends. But we can't go through all of these. We got to stick with the cat people. Why is it telling us about all this stuff if these aren't cat people? I want to know about the cat people. I mean, we will eventually get to these, whoever these white people are, and maybe these squiddly diddly folks that look like the creature from the Black Lagoon, and the bird people who look like the opium bird. We'll eventually get to them, but come on, we need more Lyran. More Lyran, please. Let's see. So we had another video about the Lyrans right here. And we're going to open that one up now, so that we can see their animated 3D Lyrans. I want to see the Lyran. Yeah. Oh. It's just going to be with music. Lame. And it's just showing off their AI skills. Is there more information on the Lyrans? Because here's what we'll do. We'll type it in. I swear there was a longer video on it. I guess it does show the white lady in there and the bird people on the thumbnail, but I digress. There's some kind of war going on between the cat people and the lizard people, and I need to know how it's gonna go down. So we're going to find out the Lyran legacy.
The felines and carrions, where two of the earliest and most advanced interstellar civilizations arrived in the 9th sector of the universe, in which our galaxy lies. This period marked a significant turning point in cosmic history, as these civilizations settled in distinct star systems, giving
The bird people and the cat people.
rise to new and influential species. The carrions, with their avian features and expertise in biology, chose the Draco.
That's a hell of a good name. Oh, Bugbot stinging people. Oh, like they're from Vega. So when it's saying vegans, when it's saying vegans, it means they're from Vega. Oh, I know. I'm being purposely obtuse about it. Just like when they were saying it earlier, when they were saying Vega, and I was pretending they were saying Vegas. I'm just being obtuse to be funny. Sorry if that's
ecosystem as their new home. The felines, known for their rapid evolution and technological advancements, found their destiny in the Lyra system. Their journey, driven by a quest for knowledge and exploration, led them to this pivotal location in the cosmos.
It's pivotal.
In Lyra, they employed their advanced understanding of physics, space travel, and empathic abilities to interact with and influence the local life forms.
You think that, vegans. I should go to Vegas again, though. Now I'm thinking about that. I can't focus. Because I saw it, I drove through it, but I didn't get to stop and do anything fun.
It was here, in the nurturing cradle of Lyra, that the felines played a central role in the genesis of the first human beings. The first creatures resembling...
So, to Aunt Jur's question, obviously, according to this mythology, we were all put here by cat people.
Humans to be produced by the felines in their founder's likeness were the vegan Lyrans. The felines' goal was to create and spread life to the cosmos. By genetically altering the genetics of the local white ape-like creatures on the planet Vega in the Lyra constellation, which is around 25 light-years from Earth, the felines were able to complete this assignment. This genetic engineering produced
they made humans.
A humanoid race with physical traits that resemble those of humans, but differ slightly, such as a larger cranium, larger eyes, and lengthened digits. Similar to how life on Earth evolved through natural selection and genetic mutation, the Lyrans also developed on their home world. The Lyrans eventually created a highly developed civilization with cutting...
So, this is on Vega, but I should start making fanfic about nearby star systems, I guess. Hot steamy. Maybe white people aliens are the explanation of how white people got here. I mean, if our origins are Northern Africa, people with dark skin may be lighter colored people got here via aliens. We're all aliens. The truth is coming out.
Edge technology and spiritual insight.
They
have a strong...
This is 999 trillion years ago to 900 million years ago. Yeah, just a thriving metropolis.
Connection to the cosmos and the natural world, and are extremely loving and sympathetic creatures. Now, these are the primary species that inhabited the Lyran constellation.
John, I think Aunt Jura loves bugs. I love bugs too, though, so I'm on the same page.
The felines. Emerging from the cosmic currents of a distant universe, the Lyran felines are ethereal travelers whose origins trace back to realms beyond human comprehension. Born from the swirling stardust of distant galaxies, they carry the enigmatic wisdom of cosmic wanderers who traverse the celestial expanse to find their home.
They got nipples too, so they only have the two breasts. So they're not like cats where they have like a little row of nipples down the front. They just have the two.
Home in the star Vega, nestled within the Lyran constellation. The Lyran felines arrived in Vega with a mission woven into the very fabric of their being, to become the architects of life in a new realm. Guided by their innate connection to the rhythms of the cosmos, they embarked on a journey of creation, shaping the
I kind of feel like anything that evolved within the universe has an innate connection to the universe, because that's what innate means. Like, you have an innate connection, right?
Landscapes, nurturing the flora and fostering the emergence of diverse life forms. Theirs was a role of profound significance as they became the custodians of Vega's harmony, ensuring that every creature thrived in symbiotic balance, with a regal presence that evokes both majesty
Right? Yeah, this is older than the universe. Older than the star Vega, for sure.
and grace. The Lyran felines possess a form reminiscent of the noble lions of Earth's savannas. Their powerful bodies are sculpted.
Why does it switch to the ones that look like a house cat when it starts talking about it being like from looking like lions? Seriously, like literally switched when he said that.
Reminiscent of the noble lions of Earth's savannas.
Right?
Their powerful bodies are sculpted by the very forces of the universe, each muscle a testament to their celestial lineage.
So, if anybody watches Invincible, I guess this is what Battle Beast is. Battle Beast is sort of my daddy, though, so I'm here for it.
Their fur, a masterpiece of colors unseen in the terrestrial realm, shimmers with hues that mirror the birth of stars, from the deepest blues to the most radiant golds, weaving a tapestry of celestial splendor. Their eyes, radiant portals to ancient realms, hold the wisdom of galaxies, with colors that range from the serene blue of tranquil oceans to the vibrant green of flourishing forests.
Is this saying the same thing it said before? Kind of seems like it.
Their gaze reveals the secrets of ages spent
So I remember
exploring
they were
the
talking about their gaze.
cosmic sea. Intricate patterns and markings adorn their fur, each symbol and line
Yeah,
a
this is like a
testament to their
repeat.
celestial heritage.
Hold on.
These cosmic tattoos tell the story of their journey through
Is this the
distant
same
galaxies,
video with a different name?
the constellations they crossed, and the energies they harnessed to
Lyran
become the
Legacy.
architects of Vega's beauty. The Lyran feline's physical form, reminiscent of noble lions, defies simple categorization, blurring the boundaries between the terrestrial and the cosmic. With every movement,
Yeah, I
they
think this
evoke
is just the same video twice with different names. It seems like that's the situation that we're dealing with here. Let's see. We'll go to the Starseed Sanctuary and see what they have to say about it. Welcome to the Starseed Sanctuary with Dr. Heather up here in the corner. Is going to teach us about Lyra.
Hello, gorgeous souls. Welcome to this very special video where we're going to be talking about Lyra and Vega, starseeds, and the cradle of galactic civilization. So welcome to my channel, the Starseed Sanctuary. I am Dr. Heather. And if you are new here, I'm so glad that you found this
Hi, Dr. Heather. I'm Dr. Bree.
video, and it would mean a lot if you just took a minute and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with all of the fabulous cosmic content I create to help you on your healing and awakening journey. So let's get into it. This is a very special video, you guys. Okay, so we're going to be talking about the Lyra constellation, the stars of Lyra, some deep space objects near Lyra, of course, some galactic history of Lyra and Vega.
We need that galactic
The
history.
felines,
but
avians, and humans. Oh
Maybe
my.
maybe I should have started here. How far did we go before we start talking about the kitty cats? Okay. Yeah, here we are. I see a kitty cat. All right.
All of the different species that hail from this star system. We are going to talk a bit about the Lyra Draco War, the galactic diaspora that happened thereafter. We're also going to cover Lyra and Vega starseeds, their traits, their auras, as well as how to discover your soul's connection to this ancient starseed family by unlocking some Lyra and Vega codes in your star chart, as well as the Lyra alignment. So a very comprehensive video here. Okay, so let's jump into it. So Lyra, also sometimes pronounced Lyra, is a small constellation in size, about 52nd in size, in the northern sky. And it represents the lyre, a musical instrument that is often associated with the myth of Orpheus, the Greek musician and poet. This constellation was cataloged by Ptolemy in the
Yes, it was colonized by vampires, but that comes much later in the mythology.
2nd century. We have the Lyrid meteor shower, aka the April Lyrids, which is one of the oldest.
Let's not have drama. Come on, guys. Everybody be chill. Be chill. You're being weird. Stop being weird. Just be chill.
Known meteor showers with records dating back more than 2,600 years. And the Lyrids peak around April 21st to 24th each year in the Northern Hemisphere. Beautiful if you can get out beyond the light pollution and see some shooting stars. The brightest star in Lyra, borrowed from medieval Latin Vega, it was later called Vega, meaning the descent of trigger warning.
There's a trigger warning for the Lyra Draco War. It's a trigger warning. Do not get triggered by this war.
I've held off on creating this
between
video.
Space aliens. It could trigger you.
Sooner. It's such an important foundational information about the different galactic species and starseeds is because it's very difficult to talk about, because those of us that have had Lyran or Vegan timelines, past incarnations there, it's such a heartbreaking story for those of us that remember our lifetimes there.
Or those of you might have had a past life as a Lyran felinoid or perhaps a bird person. Maybe you were a Draco and you remember the war, because we are all resurrected furries. We are interstellar furries.
This might trigger some memories. So I just want to let you know that I've done my best possible job to create some content in this next section that accurately depicts what happened, that isn't too graphic, while still being truthful to honoring this narrative. If at any point in time you feel triggered, please pause, stop, do some grounding, and you can come back to this later. Okay. So let's dive in. So the Lyra Draco War. So reptilian beings originally came here to this universe from another universe after the avian and feline races were already developing here billions of years ago.
They aren't from here. Reptilians are not from here. They're from a distant galaxy. They're others. They are poisoning the lifeblood of the galaxy, right? Poisoning the lifeblood of the galaxy.
Races established themselves in Draco and Orion constellation regions here in this galaxy, and then set out to conquer other worlds. They created massive destruction of such large magnitude that they were removed from their original universe and kind of just deposited here in this universe in Draco constellation, soon becoming known as the Draconian or the Draco Reptilian Warriors. Not to be confused with the original dragon seraphim or dragon elementals, who are generally benevolent or neutral.
They're reptilians, but they're not those reptilians. These are the good ones. There's some good ones and there's some bad ones, right? So this race is good and that race is bad. That's what we understand from the star seeds.
The original inhabitants of the Draco constellation. The Draconian original lineage is a race known as the Siakar. They are the highest of that system, the Siakar elite, and they have a caste system of lower rung reptilians as well.
You know, AI's come a long way since this. Maybe you could redo this video with better AI art, because these are like really, really early on stable diffusion sort of images.
Approximately 572 million years ago, in this current timeline, several huge crafts appeared in the sky in the Lyran star system, and reptilians from Draco appeared. These two races had previously thought that they were alone in the galaxy, and then they came into contact with each other. And we're talking about like two very opposite races in many different ways, two very different.
And this is the Ediacaran period, so like there is life on Earth at this point, very, very primitive life while this is going on, I guess.
Groups. When the Draconians came and saw these beautiful paradise utopian planets that the Lyrans had cultivated with all of their abundance in food and water and natural resources, the Draconians, of course, wanted to conquer and control it, as they do, as their own planets were quite barren. And the Draconians actually intended on deceiving the Lyrans with the offer of a sort of treaty, an exchange of the resources from the abundant Lyran planets in return.
So they did the Pocahontas story and the Avatar story, right? You know, Lyran and a Draconian fall in love, and then
turn for some advanced technology from Draco. The Lyrans, although eager to obtain better technology, were a little bit hesitant to interact with the reptilians at first. They were so different, their energy was so different, and they really wanted to know more about the Draconians before they agreed to this treaty.
Well, they're using race in the context like they use on Star Trek or Star Wars, right? There's different races of aliens. But yeah, no, in real life there can't be good races and bad races. Yeah, I'm trying to punctuate how this sort of fiction, even if it's fiction or fantasy or whatever you want to call it, these people think they're actually channeling it from the stars. They actually think they're getting messages from the stars. But regardless, that using evil races and good races is problematic, and I like to punctuate that in fantasy settings, like in Tolkien's world, right? Like, are all orcs evil, right? Are all orcs a bad race, or are they a product of their environment and society that they're brought up in, right? Which is, you know, for instance, in Mordor, where they're basically lived as hard lives as slaves, right? Poor food, air, and water quality. It's called our eugenics past, where the races were thought to be separate species, right? Yeah, like humans, that black people evolved from African apes, right? And then that Europeans evolved from like Neanderthals, and then Asians evolved from Asian apes, and then they would say that Native Americans evolved from a South American ape that's extinct, and that's why when they have found the Delois ape, which is really just a spider monkey with its tail cut off, that really helped them with their eugenics movement.
And in their naivete, they agreed to allow the Draconians to explore their planets in the hope of getting to know this race better. Like, hey, come stay with us for a little bit. We'll vibe you out. Maybe we'll sign that treaty, kind of thing. Well, the Draconians took this opportunity to scope out the weak areas and lack of defense systems in the Lyran planets. The Lyrans had never known war. They'd never been to war. They didn't have weapons. That wasn't even something in their conscious awareness. And so the Draconians took advantage of that and subsequently ambushed and annihilated many of the 14 planets in the Lyran system. As the Lyrans were a peaceful race that never knew war, violence, and deception, they were just basically defenseless.
There's a few different origins for the orcs that Tolkien toyed with. If you read Unfinished Tales, there's a point where orcs were actually, he thought about having orcs be like evil spirits that were put inside elves. So there's a lot of different interpretations, but I think it's much more interesting if we allow the orcs to be humanized, right? To have children. There's actually a part in I guess it's the part where they see the Oliphant, where they see the Mameluck, right? That Sam and Frodo see it for the first time, and they see the guy get shot off of the Mameluck and fall to the ground dead, right? By they're basically the Rangers of the South, but by Faramir and his company. And Sam looks at the man laying on the ground in his strange clothes and strange garments and strange skin tone and facial features, and he thinks about if that man would rather have been back home wherever he came from, with his family, with his loved ones, doing anything else but fighting a war for tyrannical kings. And it's a really moving moment that humanizes the armies of Mordor just for a second. Just for a second, it humanizes the South Realm, the Haradrim, which were basically Tolkien's stand-in for black people, right? It's an interesting take. Or, I don't know. The Haradrim, they kind of toe the line between an Arabic and an African civilization. depending on interpretation and things like that. But generally, that's how they're presented. I digress.
And with no weapons to defend themselves. And over 50 million years, over 50 million Lyran humans were slaughtered. It looked at this point in history that the Draconians began to look at humans as food sources and slaves.
Well, I mean, we are delicious. We taste like bacon, I hear. But if you want to enslave us, you have to wait your turn because we're already enslaved. You're way too early right now, but when we do come around, we'll be enslaving each other for a long time before you guys can come enslave us. Yeah, Herod means south. Yeah, and the Haradrim means the rim means the people of, or the it's more like a military kind of use, like the Rohirrim, where the military of Rohan. But you could call all the people of Rohan Rohirrim too. But generally they call them people of Rohan, and Rohirrim is reserved for the military forces.
What resulted was the biggest catastrophic event in this galaxy, and quite possibly the entire universe. The attack forced the Lyrans to evacuate survivors from their planets, to migrate out into the galaxy, to develop weapons and technologies, to acquire water. And most Lyran refugees ended up settling in the Pleiades, Andromeda, and Apollonia. The majority from Vega ended up in Sirius and Orion, although many star systems became new homes.
There's my green people dropping footprints and stuff. I was wondering where all the channel members were this morning. Oversleeping. For shame. For shame.
To the Lyra and Vegan survivor.
I want, for everybody who showed up late, I want you to write a 200-word essay on the Draco-Lyran War. Okay? That's just what the class is getting assigned.
First, including Cassiopeia, Cygnus, the Hyades, Mars, Maldek, Venus, and even Earth.
That's not wrong. Yeah, even the women of Rohan were trained in combat, as we can see with badass Eowyn slaying that Witch King. Yeah, I am no man. Bam. But she had a hobbit helper too.
Understanding our ancient Lyran and Vegan lineage and our relationship to the galaxy helps us expand what it means to be human. To be proud of who we were, what we have survived, and how we continue to evolve, to be resilient, to be true survivors in that nature. This goes way back, way back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's talk a little bit about Lyran starseeds. So expression of Lyran energy is going to vary widely for each starseed.
Here's how to find out if you're a cat person, I guess. These are the signs.
However, they do tend to share these common traits.
You might be a Lyran starseed if you're lucky.
So Lyran starseeds here on Earth do very well in physical form, far more than other types of starseeds, because they have fortified that physical vessel. They really actually do well being in 3D, being physically active, working manual labor jobs. That's something that just they do well. They know it. Their soul has done it for so long.
I have her sped up a little bit, so it's probably making her voice a little more irritating than normal.
Lyran starseeds also have this very well-defined divine or sacred masculine energy. They enjoy and need physical activity regularly. If they're not getting regular, like hard physical activity, hard workouts, that can really deplete them.
Maya says, for the record, I wasn't late. I always pipe up when people are using eugenics on the internet. Yeah. So when we start talking about the different races of humanoids, yeah, they actually mean species, but because we have refined that word since it was inception, but it was never used right in fantasy and sci-fi settings, right? But they also make the different different species of aliens infertile, which is a little weird, but when it comes to the Lyrans, though, and things like that, they're in a human body now. You've been transformed, but you can still have super cat powers and be adventurous and not fearful.
Almost soul crushing. So, like, more than most types of starseeds, they really need good hard exercise regularly. Lyran starseeds are also very much drawn to the element of fire and earth. They are very grounded, but they're very tenacious, right? They're very connected to spirit in this protective way. They're also more closely connected to and or remember lifetimes during Atlantis, more likely to, more of a tendency to embody Atlantean energy, which also has a little bit more of that divine or sacred masculine.
Sapphire asks, do I get my Witch King killing powers with HRT, or was I born with them? You've always been a woman, Sapphire. Right? The ability to kill the Witch King just comes with you being a woman inherently. Ember says, I'm tired too. I blame SR for keeping me up so late. Yeah, they had a NanoCon discussion last night.
Vibe to it. They're very adventurous. They're usually not fearful, very grounded, well-defined root chakras, and enjoy the pleasures of life. They can sometimes come across as serious or stoic, but they're actually very kind, very optimistic, very encouraging. They're excellent leaders and problem solvers, and they have a keen ability to remain calm during crisis. Many may even gravitate toward work that involves helping trauma survivors, especially betrayal trauma. They experienced as souls the original betrayal. So they're also very...
so this is like their Bible's Cain and Abel story, the ultimate original betrayal, because those Draco folks, they were like, hey, we're going to be your friends. Psych, we're going to eat you and your people. Because the Lyrans lived with, the Lyran felinoids lived with humanoids. Or they were humanoid, but they lived with, like, humans, too. Like, people like us. And bird people, apparently.
Sensitive to that. They do not take kindly to those that have betrayed them. It's like, you're done, right? When someone betrays you, it's like, that's a deal breaker. All right. So Lyran starseeds do have a dominant aura color in general of bright pink with some violet elements, some little tendrils of violet light. They tend to have a very strong connection to all the chakras, especially those lower three, the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, the earth star as well. They can be standoffish before they get to know you, but in general, they're pretty trusting. They have kind of like this nice child.
And you can claim, I mean, I can see all the auras, you know, you can be like, your aura is orange. Your aura is amber. Amber is the color of my energy. Yeah, that's some sublime. Not sublime. 311. Yeah.
Like playful energy, especially if they feel comfortable around you. Some might even seem a little bird-like or fairy-like with features that might mimic that, while others do have more of a feline purring quality to them. Often their favorite animals are cats, lions, tigers, and all sorts of birds. The keywords for Lyran starseeds are ingenuity, survivor, pure heart, and flexible.
So, if you are ingenuitive, if you have ingenuity, we'll say that. If you have ingenuity, if you're a survivor, if you're pure heart and flexible, maybe you're a Lyran. What do you guys think? So, this Starseed Sanctuary, let's look deeper into this channel. Okay, the Starseed Sanctuary, home of Starseed astrology, quantum alchemy, and Akashic enhancements. You get a monthly membership is for spiritual warriors. Oh, those are their... Oh, they got books too. Look, they got books. They got a newsletter. Astrology courses. Quantum alchemy. My website and blog. We're going to go there. Starseed Sanctuary. There's our host. Welcome to the Starseed Sanctuary and the whimsical, weird, eccentric, eclectic, mystically magical, multi-dimensional frequency of me and my sacred biz designed for souls just like you. I am thrilled to announce that I have fully retired from working in a broken system of mental health to focus on my divine soul mission. I am here to light the way for us to reclaim sovereignty, deeply heal, activate our innate superpowers, and build new Earth timeline together. So, and then she has all her workshops and books and stuff that she does. But you notice there's not a lot about her magical species of cat people listed here. Oh, so Heather's House of Healing. So she's got a lot of, she's hustling. Girl is hustling. Yeah. I don't just offer sacred services like starseed astrology, Akashic record reading, and quantum alchemy. I also teach my clients and students the exact methods I use so they can feel empowered to do the work for themselves and others. Girl, you don't give away your trade. You got to be able to make that money. You got to hustle. Is you a real doctor? Did it say you were a real doctor? I've worked in the field of mental health, addiction treatment, and the healing art for my entire adult life. I really love helping others live their best life, work through trauma, and find their soul purpose. I worked in the trenches of community mental health in Humboldt in San Francisco County for 12 years and had my own private practice for 8 years, specializing in holistic and intuitive energy healing for HSP, highly sensitive persons, empaths, starseeds, light workers, mystics, spiritual seekers, and fellow healers. It is too bad that I have a conscience and cannot grift on people, because I absolutely could pull this starseed nonsense off, right? I think I could convince people that I can see into other dimensions and read their auras and all that bullshit. But I wouldn't do that because I'm not an asshole, which seems to be part of the requirements. But what do you guys think about the starseed phenomenon? Do you want to learn more about the different starseed races and species out there? The different cat people and bird people and lizard people and elves and what else are there? There's all kinds of, according to, like I said, with the Stephen Greer video with Patty a couple weeks ago, there's allegedly 69 species that were known of aliens that were known to humans. So were these one of them? Yeah. Isn't Akashic that healthy cereal? So the Akashic records was like, it's in occult communities. It's like you can meditate and astral project into the astral realm, and that's where the Akashic records exist, which are a library of all knowledge ever known throughout the universe. Start another channel, call it Breeze Get Grift for the Generous Idiots. Yeah, and I'll teach you all about how we are all super evolved bees from the planet Bison. Yeah, you're all bees from Bison, except for the crab people. Yeah, there's bee people and crab people and leaf people that are made out of leaves, and they're evil. There's the evil oil executive people. Yeah. that's a species that can be inherently evil, right? The evolved oil executives, we can call that our evil species. That's the antagonist in our world building, and we'll start our own starseed mythology, except with as Bender would say, with blackjack and hookers. All right, well, that's been this Cryptic Corner talking Lyran starseeds. Did it meet your expectations? Was it everything you hoped it would be? Let me know in the comments down below if you have your own thoughts on the starseed phenomena, or meditation, or past life regression of alien planets and alien wars with reptiles, let me know in the comments down below, and we will engage about it. We will have that conversation. But yeah, until next time, please remember to be kind, take care, and we'll see you later.